you guys have I been able to talk to this weekend? Yay. Boy, not even half of you guys. Well, there's still time. So can I come down here? I don't want to stand up there. I went to my first New Beginnings last fall, just a few months ago. And Uncle Outlaw asked me to talk to you guys just about what it meant to me. So I'm just going to share my experience with you guys. And I'm back again, so I obviously enjoyed myself. How many of you guys have never been to New Beginnings before? This is your first one? Yay! And how many are coming back? Yay! And how many are bringing more people? Woohoo! I'm all about the human experience and human interaction. And if any of you guys have talked to me, you know that, because I just love to connect with people, whether we're at the grocery store or I'm walking my dog, wherever I'm at, even at a red light, I always wave at somebody next to me. I love to interact with people. I love to get, even if you have that 30 seconds, I like to make a connection. And when I'm talking on the phone with somebody, even if I don't know them, I always picture myself as having eye contact with them through the phone, because that just enables me to connect with them. And I love connections. And to me, that's what chiropractic is just a big connection. Last fall when I walked in to my first New Beginnings, it was my first chiropractic seminar, first chiropractic anything. I'm not a chiropractor. I walked in and Outlaw was in front of me about 5 yards and he said, "Welcome home." And I was like, who the heck is that guy talking to? I didn't know who he was. I had no clue what to expect. And he said, "Yeah, I'm talking to you." I'm like, "Me? Okay." We just hugged. I'm like, this is somebody else that likes human connections and the human experience. But as soon as he said, "Welcome home," has he said welcome home to all you guys? Yeah? My heart just immediately opened up, and I knew that I was in for an amazing weekend. I wouldn't want it to end, and I was just prepped and ready to receive whatever Innate wanted me to receive. And everybody I met, from all the speakers to just people like me sitting, it was so exciting the whole time. I loved sitting here taking note after note of the speakers. I couldn't get enough of what they wanted to share, and even ones that didn't have the same belief as me, they weren't the same faith as me. They practiced chiropractic different than I had experienced. I knew that there was something in each one of them that I was supposed to make a connection with. Went out for dinner that first night at New Beginnings and had the absolute honor of sitting across from Outlaw and his beautiful wife Babs and their entire family and my sister Rose. We had a moment, we had lots of moments that night. That was wonderful. And Outlaw orders a glass of wine and he goes, "You gotta taste this, Vicki." I'm like, now I gotta drink out of his glass? Now, if that's not family, what is family? It was just a community. And even after all the speakers, after the day is done, I love hanging out at the lounge or by the waterfall. The past 2 nights we got in trouble, actually, a couple nights. The security came. Just hanging out by the waterfall and sharing stories. You guys, even the ones that I haven't been able to make that human connection with or experience any interaction with you, you guys are my brothers and sisters. You're my brothers and sisters in Christ and in chiropractic. So no matter where your heart is or what your faith is, we all can get something from somebody. When I first started hearing the speakers talk at New Beginnings, my whole world shifted in my mind and in my heart's mind, more importantly. Because up until last fall, I thought I was so different, but not in a positive way. I really thought, because I had spent my life just walking around going, gosh, I'm not like that person, I'm not like that person, they don't think like me, they don't act like me. And I thought that I was just a freak show, and my siblings would tell me that growing up, "You're just weird, you're so weird." And I started hearing the speakers at New Beginnings, and I was able to identify on some level with every one of them. I was like, that's what I feel, and that's what I think. And I was brought to tears more times than I could count. The first speaker I had the honor of listening to was Chuck Ribley. And I sat there, and my fingers started burning. And I said to my friend next to me, like, do my fingers feel hot to you? Because they were on fire. They were vibrating. And he got done speaking, and then all the guys, the whole mafia comes walking up, and they hug, and I'm like, oh, we do that at my family. This is a family reunion. That's what we do at home, because I'm Italian, and you don't have to be Italian, but we all love Italians, right? Because you guys all want to come to my house for dinner, I know that. And if you leave hungry, it's a sin. We'll feed you. But I ran to the back, and I told Dr. Chuck, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could identify with you, and you just made me feel something I've never felt. I feel accepted. And it was just one person speaking. Nobody else knew my story. Nobody knows me, but I felt accepted. And I left New Beginnings empowered to be able to express my authentic self and who I am. And I went home a changed person. It was like being born again. And I was saved. I came to the Lord 7 years ago. And if you don't know the Lord, and if you know Allah, or if you know Buddha, or whoever you know, I love you just as much as I love anybody else. I don't care what your belief is, because we're family. We're all in this world and on this earth together. And it's you guys that make a difference. We have to raise the level. We have to raise the level of love and acceptance, and just bring people in and share what we have, because we can give, and we can get, and that's what it's all about. I left knowing that I had the freedom to be my authentic self. And it's pretty awesome that at 41 years of age, I finally was given permission. Can anybody relate, really? Can anybody relate to that? A lot of yeses. To be given permission that you can be real. That's pretty cool. And New Beginnings did that for me. And I know it's done a lot. I'm sure it's changed a lot of lives this weekend too. Am I wrong? Am I right? Right. Have you guys had great food here? And even, what's that? Not like my house. I guarantee that. That's true. Even the meals. The other night I wasn't sure who I was going to have dinner with. But I knew that I would just hook up with anybody and say, hey, where you guys going? I'm hanging out with you. And that's what it's like at New Beginnings. Are you all coming back? Yeah. Do you guys feel that sense of family? Yeah. Awesome. I just wanted to share that. I just want to share from my heart with you guys. I hope that I'm able to make a connection with everybody. Just come up to me and give me a hug, because I love to hug. And to me, even if we don't know each other's names or say anything, there's a vibration. I feel it. And I feel people's energy too. So I could feel all your energy. You guys are all just glowing like vibrant fuchsia right now. So, and I know you're all exhausted, but you're still glowing. You guys are all vibrating. So God bless. I love you, and thank you for letting me share.